Hey everyone, Stephen here, and today we're playing a game as US Forces. I'm taking on the Instrument. He's got Wehrmacht, he's got Mechanized, Breakthrough, and Terror battle groups in his loadout. And I'm going to be going for the old school CoH3 build, which is 4 riflemen. Nothing but 4 riflemen. I'm not going to combine it with Infantry Support Center though. I'm going to leverage on Air Support Center or Mechanized Support Center, depending on what feels best. And but yeah, I do have a full-time job as well. But the premise behind this is the scout cars in the past been really risky in terms of dealing with it, because it's in the past it's been impossible to get grenades, riflemen, healing, and then tech up to tier 3 at a reasonable time. But with the fuel cost reductions that have been given to US forces now, it opens up a bit of a wave of opportunities, which is really nice. And that wave of opportunities, I'm going to test it this game. It's going for 4 rifles without the captain, and I'll get grenades if I feel the scout car's a threat. If he goes for tier 3, then I'll just skip grenades altogether, because it's hard to hit grenades on Panzer Grenadiers. And I'll nominate instead to go for a motor pool quicker rather than later. But I'll still have the 4 riflemen present, and if he gets Panzer Grenadiers, it will flow better into 4 riflemen with bars. So that's the plan. Let's go for it. The fact that he's already got an MG, it's making me prefer to consider going for a air support center as opposed to mechanized. So the fact he's already cloaked that MG, it's got the camo popping off. So I'm going to back that squad up. I'm going to move this one down the central corridor, and I'll bring this guy across.
Sector lost. No contact.
Just have a little face check of that house. Is that... Ah, he's still in there. You could hear the windows breaking, so I'm going to back up. He could see me. I'm going to just sit in that green cover and wait for the opportune moment to strike. Might even be worth getting a mortar, actually. Yeah, I'll change the build order. Or already adapting. Gonna get out a mortar. Use that to cut down his firing lines. I'm also researching the flare upgrade on my scout, because I want to shoot a flare, because I suspect there's another MG sitting at the back there somewhere. All right, bring that mortar up. Jump back in that house. All right, this is fine. I want to bring the mortar all the way up in the center. Start taking an air support center. I'm going to start barraging him now. Ooh. So he's got some coverage there. That's fine. I'm going to smoke just there. And I'm also going to smoke just behind. And once I get behind that, I'm going to jump into that house. So he's not going to be able to shoot me there, which is beneficial. And now I'll start barraging that house whilst I hop out. And the intention is to just put some pressure in that section. And he's getting hit, so he's not going to stay in there. He's already hopping out. You can see it. Put some pressure. Oh, got to retreat. So there's 3 MGs. And what I want to do here, I want to just put some smoke just there. If I smoke just there, because his MG was sitting there, I'll be able to go through that gap and at the same time some pressure on his cutoff, which is perfect. Those two landed exactly where I wanted them. And as my scout is pushing up here, what it's going to allow me to do is I'm going to be able to get my rifleman in that position there. When it's in that position, I'll be able to throw a smoke or a grenade. Nice. So I'll retreat the scouts. That gives me another layer of smoke. And my mortar's going to chip away at him here. He can only stay there so long. I think he knows it. Okay. Alternate the smoke. I'll jump in that green cover. I think he retreated though. I'll have to wait for the second wave of smoke. And I'm just playing the time game here. You can see I'm not being aggressive. I'm just putting on the pressure because his army is immobile. Mine is not. I'm also going to do a recon run in his base to ascertain what tech he's got.
Grasshopper recon on station.
Oh, he just denied the cap. There's a pioneer somewhere in here. And better yet, I've just discovered a little MG hiding over on this side. So I've got to get a barrage off, continue the smoke. And we know he's gone tier 2. Hold this green cover. I'm waiting for the M8 to hit the field. And I'll supplement in with another rifleman now. I'll jump into this house to get vision if he's pushing this side. Just go back into that gap. I'm wasting a lot of his time and I'm making him hesitant. I'm going to commit the second rifleman here.
Rifleman ready.
He wants to put pressure on my... Yep. So we go in for a flank here now. Double grenade. All right, more smoke. Continue with the same plan of attack. Yeah, I can fight this one out. I'll just get all my guys on the one side. So like that. And fight it out. Treat. And I've got the manpower now for the M8. Is that within range? Retreat. So I'm just constantly dumping smoke here. Oh no, he finally forced me back.
We've lost control of a sector.
All right, I'll get an engineer next as well. So I will need to check for some mines on that side.
We're moving to secure a position. Let's secure that ground. Oh, God damn it! They're calling us.
Bring the mortar up a little bit here too. And I'll just go for a decap there, not a full cap.
M8 Greyhound is deployed.
Liberating the objective.
We've lost a territory sector.
That's good. I've got the firing position there. All right, retreat that squad. I was waiting there in case the pioneers came, but I'm not gonna duel with the Jaeger. Now the thing is, I don't have any thing to shoot at with my mortar here, but I am pretty happy to shoot some more mortar smoke on his cutoff because he'll instinctively be thinking this dude's gonna constantly keep on sending a squad to the cutoff. The thing is, I don't have any squads to send to his cutoff, so now we start to play the mind games, if anything. Now. And I'll get out my bars, then I'll get my engineers.
Will be distributed to the men.
Just reverse up.
Fresh mags in. We got capture orders. Got orders, boys. Follow me.
I think the biggest threat now is the verbal Vin because he has had fuel control. I'm gonna just not gonna cap this plus 10 fuel. I'm gonna set my guys up for a big flanking route first and just keep my M8 parked in the center. Get one bar upgrade and set up a massive flank just like this. By keeping my M8 in the center, it just allows me to have the capacity to
Watch your flanks.
be able to
We're up, boys.
quickly drive back if I need to, but also set up a good flank. But I'm pushing here. I'm not capping the plus 10 fuel. I'm just going in for the push because I know there's something lurking around here. I don't know what,
Taking territory from
but
us.
something's here. Ah, flak. Actually, there's nothing. So we're just going to cap the map. It's safe for me to do this. He's switching sides. And I can even move this build order into a howitzer. Whilst putting down some green
Forces
sandbags.
are converging on a fuel point.
Think they know we're here. Follow my lead. Take that damn ground.
Yeah, nice. Let's back up.
Boys, incoming. God dang it.
Okay. A little bit of smoke here. I will be able to push the... I'll be able to push the
Keep that formation tight.
flak here. And I'm also going to strafe.
Territory point is no longer under our control.
B-47 ready to ruin Jerry's day. What's your
What's the mission? Deploy flare. Task completed. What's next?
I think he's going to back
Enemy
up
has 300 points remaining.
once he gets my mortar fire in his face. Anti-tank on next. Need to just prepare for this verbal vent. Alright, let's move the scout forward. I'll retreat there just to get the scout smoke. Oh, it didn't even pop. Oh, that was a tad frustrating. Alright, more mines on this side. I'll throw a grenade on that back door. Where is the door? Is that it there? Yeah.
We have anti-tank crews
Yeah,
reporting
good
in.
decision by him there. Airburst is coming into effect.
Spread out on that area and hold it.
Let's go for a big drive-by. Oh, lucky miss.
Skies are clear. Ready
And the
for
main thing I want to do here is I want to put some pressure on that Pioneer and just continue to move in. Reverse back now. If I can get that fuel. Oh, oh that was a mistake.
fighters here. Bingo fuel in. Heading back to base.
Territory lost.
Oh, so a little bit of a blunder there by me, but that's all right.
Munition storage
Oh,
can be
I've actually
constructed
already
to
got
keep our
this.
boys loaded.
All right, let's set up a howitzer on that side. And now I want to prioritize now the right-hand side of the map because I need to protect my howitzer.
We've dropped the enemy to 250 points.
That's a go, boys.
Grasshopper reporting in.
All right, let's see where that MG is. Yeah, nice. Yep, gotta retreat. Gotta retreat all that stuff.
We're losing a fuel point.
Engineers here. Pull in. Dang it. Find cover. Enemy point needs to be neutralized.
All right, I'm just gonna cap the wide 16 ammo for the time being. Nice.
Red tail,
Didn't manage to cap it, and I'm just going to sit in that green cover now with that rifleman.
Guns ready. You heard the boss. Get it.
I'll shoot a flare. Get the mortar behind here as well.
Get ready to jump off. No route to taking drop fire.
Keep that bar closed.
All right. We're going to hit that. We're going to airburst the center. Oh, no, we're not. Definitely need to put some mines there, though. Put some smoke over on this side. And let's get the expansion moving up.
Territory is falling into enemy
He's looking
hands.
for an ambush on this side. He wants me to send my M8 to this side. I'm not going to do it.
Commander, we've lost.
Grass up. Ready to make another run.
All right, fire drills.
Howitzers have received free fire drills, Commander. They have 200 points remaining.
Rifles losing integrity.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
Let's get it done.
Jaegar.
Artillery cooldown complete.
All but Jaegar.
Resources cut off. We have territory isolated.
It's probably worth me getting some rangers here as well. Let's just hit his bunker. Take out his repairs. Or his heals.
On our way, sir.
We've lost control of a sector.
Push. I need to get these mines down. Oh, no, I already did. Yeah, just heap some more mines irregardless.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
And this squad's going to be a ranger.
Boys away.
They have taken our
But
victory point.
only once I get the munitions that I need to do the necessary conversion.
Engineers, break out the repair. We're off.
All right, I'm happy to do an airburst there. Definitely want to get some tanks as well. Continue to barrage that.
Victory point.
Think they know we're here.
Victory point now under enemy control.
I'm heading back. All right. Let's move like we got a purpose. Commander, you better sir. Come on, right now. Get off! Secure that point! Jesus H. Christ! Get out of here! Fall back!
Just heal this up. We've got the fire drills prepped and ready to go.
Fuel point is being lost. Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
Oh, big hit.
Leave him!
The victory point has fallen into enemy control.
Take down that flag! Quickly now! So much for peace and quiet!
That's worth a strafe.
B-47 ready to ruin Jerry's
Because my M8 will force the retreat. It kept the Shreks away.
Artillery cooldown complete.
Now I just got to retreat. And I'm going to throw a satchel on that MG.
Territory point is no longer under our
I'm going to throw grenades everywhere. Not going to get ranges. Pioneers are going down. Oh, bummer. That was a misclick by me there. Can I turn the corner and avoid the Shrek? No.
Damn it. Greyhound has been destroyed.
Oops.
Lost the scout squad.
Oh, that wasn't really ideal. Maybe I should have got logistics before I did something like that. That's alright, I'll make it work. Either way, I'm barraging his base. Probably should get this mortar into the center though. It's a bit idle.
Commander, you have 5 command points available.
Yeah, we're taking it from them. Come on, boys.
His bunker just went down though, which is good.
Recon run by request. B-47 awaiting a target.
The enemy have taken territory from us.
Bingo fuel in. Heading back to base.
Yeah, I need 100% get... Oh no, I can't get logistics. Didn't go captain. So delete that thought from my mind.
Artillery cooldown complete.
Alright, let's pull him back. I need to preserve my manpower a bit. Yeah, let's just keep on hitting his base.
Make it loud. Boys, keep that formation tight. Put it in.
A fuel point is being seized by the enemy.
He's banking on the KT.
It's on, boys. Take that turret. What's up? Crap got us pegged. We won it. Dang it. Cover.
They pushed us off a sector.
Nice, good mine.
We just got promoted, boys. Thank you, station. Now would be a fantastic time to shut the fuck up and go.
Oh no, I don't want to get in that house. That Panzer Shrek will kill me.
Commander, we have a large amount of command points.
Alright, let's return to that smoke strategy.
Recon awaiting orders.
Really nice howitzer hit.
Artillery cooldown complete. Territory out of supply. They've cut us off.
Oh, it hit the roof. Alright, I'm gonna shoot his flak now. More mines here. Actually, heaps of mines. I think that's the best thing I can do. I can't afford a
Stop a recon on station.
Oh, you know what? Because he did a mass retreat, I was actually better hitting his base sector there.
Bingo fuel in. Heading back to base.
LMG up front. Liberating the objective. All right. Get in.
But the good thing is, I'm getting the infantry buff off my howitzer now. I got the vet one that gives my infantry 40% speed, reduced suppression, and harder to hit. Lasts for 45 seconds. So as long as I keep on procking off that and then going in for some deep pushes, I'll be in a pretty respectable position. All right, let's just keep on barraging his base. Especially if he's going to retreat like that.
Artillery cooldown complete.
Cross your fingers. Fingers crossed we get a nice juicy Jaeger wipe. I'm feeling fortunate here. Oh, close. Just need another one. Oh. All right, some Shermans.
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
And I might actually... Oh, no. Ah, you got me. Back up.
They've captured a victory point.
I will have to put a smoke just there. Oh, I can actually bridge the gap because of the sprint.
Waiting on your word.
Nice. That's a really good little buff. Treat.
Artillery cooldown complete.
And because all of his AT's always going this side, that means my Sherman... Fingers crossed I don't hit a mine. But my Sherman's going to go deep this way.
Bingo fuel in. Heading back to base.
Just keep on barraging his new bunker that he's built. And as long as I maintain the pressure here, the benefit is he won't have the manpower available to even purchase the KT.
Command points are available.
So I just need to maintain the pressure. And the best way I can maintain that pressure is by being aggressive and even hitting his medic bunker. Making the choice between healing or the KT is definitely something that is likely to occur.
They only have 100 points, Commander.
We're taking fire. Standing by. Crew ready.
All right, it's almost at vet 3.
Get on that point. Stop here. Gunner, wait. Well, aren't we as engineers securing the location? Take out the paint. One more.
Wait, did I suppress that?
Cooldown complete.
I didn't even use pouring it on him and I suppressed him. I don't know how that works. All right, awesome. Sherman's all fixed up. Put some pressure on this
Reports
cutoff.
of enemy movement near our victory point. Victory point now under enemy control.
Engineer, kind of hard to work. Secure that position.
Commander, CPs are waiting to be used.
I thought I heard a V1 then. I think it was just the chamber on the howitzer reloading. I guess it's resembling a V1 for him at the moment. It's just hit vet 3. No KT for you. If I can do anything about it, I'm not going to let it happen. Sprint. Definitely worth a grenade there as well.
Artillery cooldown complete.
Bingo fuel in. Heading back to base.
All right, I will do some air bursts in front of that rifleman. And let's just mess up his medic bunker again. Awesome. Killing these as well will give me XP. XP that I don't really need, but...
Position at will, Commander.
Oh, I didn't realize that. right, let's reverse back to that engineer.
We've lost the sector.
And I need to get some riflemen in front of my
Artillery cooldown complete.
howitzer. Got to make sure it's defended at all point. Oh, that's handy. I think it's nice to see big infantry-based strategies without infantry support center as well. All right, infantry assault right down the middle because I've destroyed his bunkers.
The men will retake the field.
And that's it. GG.
Battle is ours, Commander.
Yeah, that was good. I don't think you'll be able to... I don't think I can replicate that style of play on every map. It's definitely using the mortar like that to stall and slow down the ability for Terror Battlegroup from Wehrmacht to expand their way onto the map is not going to be readily available on most maps. But on this map, it is possible. And it allowed me to get the 4 rifles out eventually, even a 5th. And then combining the air support center to just constantly know where he was. The Jaeger blobs do become quite confronting. But yeah, I didn't expect no verbal vins. I guess he was banking on the fact that I was not going to go for riflemen, but I went for riflemen. So it worked into my favor because we'll see from the stats as well, my riflemen would have pretty much broken even in the kill count with the Jaegers, which means that they're ahead because the Jaegers are going to be more behind in terms of the reinforcement cost. But we can see here. .68 kills on the rifleman, but 91 reinforced. And I'd say, what's his Jaegers on? 74 kills, 66 reinforcers. So yeah, actually, I think I did worse than I thought. That's where infantry support center would have made the difference, but it's fun to use air support center nonetheless, especially in a scenario where the recon runs provide good information on the camoed MGs. But that's GG. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.